I want you to shed some light on it कि जब वो लोग बोलते हैं ना कि आप like खाने का purpose is to eat, to enjoy your food. So what's the point in like calculating the macros और हम इतना calorie खा रहे हैं और हम इतना खा रहे हैं, right? Like why is it important? Like because I hear a lot of people like food to enjoy करना चाहिए.
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. The point is, if you really ask me now, bro, मुझे everyday count नहीं करना पड़ता है. I have reached a stage wherein I know it is so well planned, okay, that I know that where I am. मुझे literally count नहीं करना पड़ता है. It's very simple. And for everyone who is watching, I have an app called Project now, whether it's Android, iOS. Install the app for everyone who is watching here. After you install the app, just send me a screenshot on the DM. I'll try and upload a diet so that you know that where you are. उसके basis पे you can keep adjusting. So I don't really worry. Wherever I go to give food, I have a blank slide that what does food mean to you, and I very strongly feel food is one of the best blessings to mankind. और किसी के पास वो option नहीं. करेक्ट. और किसी के पास ऑप्शन नहीं. हमारे पास भी है, केक भी है, पेस्ट्री भी है, गुलाब जामुन भी है, तंदूरी भी है, बर्गर भी है. I think food is fun, food is joy. It's just that we abuse it. That's where I feel that we humans don't draw a line which we नहीं है किसी को काउंट करने की.
There's this entire debate between a plant-based diet and an animal-based diet, and I have been animal-based all my life. But मैंने देख ली Game Changers, फिर मैंने देख ली What the Hell, फिर मैंने पढ़ लिए बहुत सारे research paper, right? And I went, it's not vegan technically, it's plant-based. Veganism और plant-based में difference है. I went plant-based for I think 3 महीने हो गए और बहुत सारे literature पढ़ लिया था. But then I still feel the same. I'm still very confused. मैंने वापस एनिमल बेस शुरू कर दिया है, but there's still this doubt in my head कि शायद मुझे लंबा टाइम देना चाहिए था या क्या. So and this is something a lot of people have been asking me about as well, because मैंने बोला था कि I'm going vegan, I'm going plant based. So you being an expert, ये क्या है debate, plant based or animal based?
See, we'll keep the documentary, the Game Changers aside. Okay. If you ask me about that, I can outrightly tell you that it's like a completely biased, and I can say that it's a brainwashing movie. Okay, do not go by that. For sure, I can say. Like, come on, you are seeing Arnold coming at the end and saying vegetarian or vegan, like that. You know what that is. But if you read all the researches, okay, you will see that everywhere, wherever they are talking about people who are purely animal-based diet, and wherever negative consequences that they address or attach that to, you will see that those are the set of people who are not just only eating animal proteins, they are also alcoholic, they also smoke, they have a very sedentary lifestyle, and this is a most important thing which I will say, they do not eat enough vegetables. Now the point is, people think कि अगर हम animal based है diet तो हम vegetables नहीं खाएंगे. अगर हम vegetarian diet, the point is nobody is trying to see that कि you are supposed to eat both. Or at least if you are supposed to eat both, you are supposed to eat sufficient fruits and vegetables, which I feel nobody eats, like barely. The point is, the vegetarians also don't eat sufficient vegetables. That's the biggest, I would say, a misconception which people have. Start eating your vegetables. Focus on that.
और एक चीज मैंने नोटिस किया कि हमारी जो इंडियन डाइट है, ये एक्सपेरिमेंट मैंने अपनी मम्मी के साथ भी किया था, और परसों मैं अपनी फ्रेंड के घर गया था लंच करने के लिए, और मैं उसका कैलकुलेट कर रहा था बिकॉज शी वाज लाइक, ओ मेरा पेट भर गया. I'm like, you're not eating. मैंने मैक्रो कैलकुलेट किया. इन जनरल हमारी इंडियन डाइट डज नॉट हैव एनफ कैलोरी, एनफ प्रोटीन तो है ही नहीं, खाली कार्ब भरे हुए रहते हैं. ठीक है. हाँ, सो ये तो प्रॉब्लम हो गया. अजहर भाई, सोल्यूशन क्या है जो हम नॉर्मल लाइफस्टाइल में खाते हैं? क्या ऐड कर सकते हैं हल्का फुल्का?
So बहुत सारी चीजें. अगर कोई वीगन नहीं है तो then पनीर is definitely a great source of protein. Okay, soya, tofu is a great source of protein. It's a mix and match. Okay, you can take a lot of grains in protein, but again they are rich in carbs as well. There are a lot of seeds. Hemp seeds is a good source of protein. I have done a complete series on proteins. What I'll do, I think I will again reshare because I've gone down somewhere in my feed. But I have done a complete series on proteins. options that what a vegan should opt for, what a non-vegetarian should opt for, what vegetarians should opt for. But vegetarians should know that when it comes to protein, somehow I feel that vegetarians को काफी हद तक एक protein supplement का support लेना पड़ेगा, because otherwise there are very selective options. मतलब वो पनीर खा खा कर भी बोर हो जाते हैं. And if you are somebody who's a vegetarian but who's comfortable eating egg, then egg whites are again great source of protein. Yolks also has protein, but yolks has its share of fats as well if you're carrying chips. But otherwise, if not, the whole egg is a good source of protein as well. So options काफी है. It's just that you'll have to be a little mindful. If not, I personally am at a stage that even after eating non-veg, I cannot meet my protein requirements. So if anybody wants a ballpark figure, anywhere between 1.2 to 2.2 kgs is what benchmark is. Your body weight in kgs in multiplied by that number. Yeah. I try to eat 2 grams. Okay, so I weigh 80 kgs, 160 is what I aim to touch with respect to proteins. वो खाने से नहीं, तो I have to take support with protein.
एक चीज मुझे पूछना है अजहर भाई, बिकॉज मैंने पूछा है कि टेक्निकली सबसे ज्यादा प्रोटीन सोया में होता है, राइट? सोया. बट अगेन मैंने वो भी पढ़ा है कि उससे एस्ट्रोजन लेवल बढ़ जाता है, विच स्कैर्स मी, बिकॉज मुझे इशू हुआ है हार्मोन का. आई हैव समथिंग कॉल्ड जाइनेकोमास्टिया इन माय चेस्ट, जिसको मैन बूब्स बोलते हैं, राइट? और ये मेरा जेनेटिक है. ये फौज में मेरे को टीआर दिया था इसके लिए, और जब से मैंने पढ़ लिया है कि सोए से एस्ट्रोजन बढ़ता है, मेरे को डर लग गया है वो. But then I also see people claiming on the other side कि soy से कुछ नहीं होता. ये soy का फंडा क्या है? Because protein तो बहुत है इसमें.
So yes, so there is conflicting research. In this case, what I would suggest that if there is somebody who already has gynecomastia issues and somebody who is sensitive and who feels, it's like क्या होता है, एक होता है research, okay? And over and above research is something what I will say is that eventually you try, okay, and see how that food affects you, okay? If you feel okay, and then प्रॉब्लम है कि कोई टेस्ट कराता नहीं है. इफ समबडी रियली इज एंड तो एक बार खाना शुरू करो, गेट अ टेस्ट डन एंड सी इफ इट इज रियली अफेक्टिंग यू, एंड देन यू नो दैट इट्स अ रेड फ्लैग एंड यू आर नॉट सपोज्ड टू. देयर आर कॉन्फ्लिक्टिंग व्यूज ऑन दैट. आई ईट, it's just that I don't like soya tofu as such, but on a balance everyday basis पे तो नहीं, but occasionally it's absolutely.
Okay. एक और चीज अजहर भाई, सॉरी इतने सारे क्वेश्चन है ना कि मुझे एक पे एक आना पड़ रहा है, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन है. एक होता है, मुझे बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि मैं बोलूंगा अजहर भाई आई वांट टू बी फिट, मेरे को बहुत फिट होना है, अच्छे से डाइट करना है, बट यार मेरा ऑफिस रहता है 9 to 5 या 9 to 7, ठीक है? उसके बाद मैं थक जाता हूँ, उसके बाद मेरे पास टाइम नहीं बचता है, मेरे को फैमिली के पास जाना होता है, तो मैं कब ख्याल रखूं अपने शरीर का? उनको आप क्या बोलना चाहोगे?
Again, a very nice and a good question and a valid question, but the answer might sound a little off. क्या रे यार, ये बहुत ideal scenario है, but nothing like starting your day early. Right? It's like you try and start your day 5:30, even 6 o'clock, or even 6:30, depending on what time are you trying to start your work routine. वो पूरा का जो time है is something which I see people waste. मतलब या तो वो रात भर Netflix देख रहे हैं, Amazon Prime or whatever it is, they literally spend that waste. I would not say spend, I would say they waste that many hours, okay? वो me time का नाम दे उसको, whatever. So I think here it's very important to see how much of health falls into your priority. The moment you see that it's a priority, you will stop scrolling on social media. तो Clubhouse भी आ गया, correct? I was on one of the rooms and somebody said that he was non-stop for 40 hours.
हाँ, रूम चल रहे, स्ट्रीक चल रहे रूम के, मैंने भी देखा है.
So I was like literally shocked. So I think ये बहुत complex question है. It might vary from people to people. So I think you really need to see that how you are. शुरू में morning में इसलिए I prefer, because morning में there are very almost negligible amount of disturbance and distraction. Morning में आपको उठने के बाद वो फोन कॉल कोई नहीं, आपका बॉस भी सो रहा होगा तो या होगी, जो भी आपका बॉस है. And I think it's best to get done with your exercise, and there is an amazing start to the day. You literally feel, if you start your workout in the morning, you will automatically be in a good zone to follow a good diet otherwise as well, because you know that you worked out in the morning. It's just that you are in that zone. So waking up early is something. अगर नहीं होता है, if you see that अगर शाम का ही time, a lot of people prefer in the evenings. Okay, so just make sure that दिन भर में you are eating quality food so that your energy level does not drop in the evening, so that you have sufficient energy to go and hit the gym or whatever you have access to for your exercise. I would say it's about planning and priority.
हाँ हाँ, बेसिकली आप बोल रहे हो सुबह उठने के लिए.
Nothing like it. I would say nothing like it. थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, प्रैक्टिस करो, but everyone can.
बंदे का क्वेश्चन था कि my BMI is normal but I have a belly. Why and how do I get rid of it?
So why का तो सवाल ये है that BMI is not an outright measurement of health. Okay, मेरा BMI हमेशा 25 के ऊपर ही होता है, and I have more muscle mass, and I am absolutely okay with that because BMI का जो फॉर्मूला है वो तो टोटल वेट देखता है. BMI के फॉर्मूले में ये नहीं पता है कि ये वेट वाटर है, व्हाट फैट टिश्यू है, मसल टिश्यू है. BMI की कैलकुलेशन में कहीं वो नहीं आता है. सो अगर BMI अगर आपका नॉर्मल भी है, बट अगर आपका बेली है एंड लोगों को पता होना चाहिए, छोटी नॉर्मल बेली होना कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सिक्स पैक एब्स इज नॉट हेल्थियर देन don't consider के a six packs ab is healthier. Let me tell you, six packs abs year round रखना is unhealthy for a lot of people. People will literally see a dip in their libido, your testosterone levels. साल भर सिक्स पैक्स लेकर घूमना is not healthier either. Okay, again it varies from people to, it's like एक बहुत अलग ही zone है. मेरा भी सिक्स पैक्स साल भर नहीं रहता है, but it's a very different zone that you have to go through with respect to your diet and all of that. Correct? तो थोड़ा सा belly है तो now you see how comfortable you are with that belly. अगर नहीं है so that means आपका fat percentage high है. You will have to cut down on your calorie to get rid of that fat and see, evaluate if you are comfortable with that, and then maybe start building on muscles. That's what I would suggest.
और अजहर भाई जो आपने सही बात बोली है ना कि साल भर नहीं रहती है, आई एग्री टू इट. ठीक है, बिकॉज मैंने अपना पर्सनल भी देखा है ना, आई रेड अबाउट इट. ठीक है, बट अभी क्या होता है, आप इंस्टाग्राम में खोलो एंड सो मेनी दीज फिटनेस इन्फ्लुएंसर्स विल क्लेम कि मेंटेन सिक्स पैक थ्रू आउट द ईयर, यू नो, एनरोल फॉर माय प्रोग्राम, 5 हफ्ते में आपका साल भर रहेगा. राइट, देयर इज एन एंटायर मार्केट गोइंग ऑन. इस चीज से कैसे बचना है? दिस इज वेरी इंटाइसिंग. यू सी दिस मॉडल्स फुल फोटोशूट और वो उसका उनका हाईएस्ट कट रहता है उस समय, और वो बोलेंगे कि साल भर रहता है.
I agree. और ये जितने भी again, you know, I am saying live on a platform which is a lot of people are watching us. एक तो वो सारे मॉडल बैकएंड में क्या क्या चीज कर रहे हैं, यूज अब्यूज, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ड्रग्स स्टेरॉइड्स, उसकी तो बात नहीं है. आई बीन इन दिस इंडस्ट्री एंड आई नो. और होता क्या, लाइक लिटरली आई सी पीपल 2 weeks 4 weeks transformation, 8 week transformation, 6 pack. That's not something, matlab, it's not a zone that a general population should even look at. But I very strongly agree with you. Matlab, it's quite intimidating. Matlab, literally, people are getting depressed with that. वो देख तक कि कैसे साल भर वो लोग भी नहीं रहते, you know. You will be surprised के ये पुरानी फोटो डालता है कोई, क्या नहीं करता है, just to show a fake picture on their real life on Instagram.
एक नया टर्म आ रहा है, इसके लिए बोलते हैं टॉक्सिक पॉजिटिविटी. राइट, जहाँ पे बोलेंगे नहीं आपको ये चीज करनी है तो आप तो करोगे ही, और यू नो आप तो ऐसे रखो ही. आप जब यहाँ पे मिठाई खा रहे हो तो वहां पे कोई एग वाइट खा रहा है. राइट, दिस इज गिल्ट ट्रिप दैट्स गोइंग ऑन सोशल मीडिया.
This is again, you know, this toxic positivity is something, you know, I just read one of dietitian on her question and answer, wherein there was a question that what if I cannot exercise, and the answer was the world can wait and you have to take out time to get it. Now, everyone is not in that zone. You never know who is facing what challenges. So it's not कि आप outright बोलो exercise तो करना ही पड़ेगा. You don't know what that other person is,
exactly,
what zone he or she is in.
Yeah,
it will be a gradual thing. अगर आप एक्सरसाइज नहीं स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, नो प्रॉब्लम. See where you are comfortable. See how best you can slowly and gradually get into some kind of exercise and then build onto it. मतलब day one से आपको 10 किलोमीटर भागना, जिम में उठाना, you don't have to do that on day one. See, however small you can start, but start. That's what I would recommend.
That's true, I agree. एक और बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन ये है, ये मैंने पर्सनली भी नोटिस किया है, वेट फ्लक्चुएशन. दिस इज समथिंग दैट पीपल डोंट पे अटेंशन टू, कि आपका वेट डेली अप डाउन होता है, 2-2.5 kg ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है. मैं तो भी नोटिस करता हूँ कि आज मैं 82 पे हूँ, 82, कल मैं 79 point something हूँ, फिर कुछ बढ़ जा रहा है. Why does fate fluctuation happen, Azhar bhai? Can you tell the audience?
So one thing people has to see, or there are so many reasons, that again, I was just having this conversation with one of my clients just 2 days back. Every day you will see that the flame weight will fluctuate, and it would depend on what time of the day did you wake, what clothes were you wearing. आपका हर clothes भी same नहीं रहेगा. In my client's case, he was wearing himself naked before going to the shower, and he was wearing clothes. I said, वो clothes का भी weight है, okay, ये तो ऊपर से हो गया. Then you have water weight. It depends when was the last time you consumed water, what was your last meal, how heavy was that last meal, how much of that has been flushed out of your system, how much the body has retained water, how much of salt was fluctuated in your diet. There are so many things which eventually shows up on the weighing scale, right?
Okay, Azhar bhai, final question. ठीक है, इसके बाद हम भी जाएंगे डिनर करने. Is दो चीजें, 2 things we shouldn't be doing. Like we're talking about what we should be doing. 2 things we shouldn't be doing. 2 things all of us are doing wrong.
Food wise or lifestyle wise?
Both. Like in general, when we say nutrition, diet.
Okay, so in general, nutrition and diet wise, I would say people are not eating vegetables. I think बहुत सारी चीजें, but if I say that people are not, but again, चलो वो missing it. Additional, okay, I see people eating a lot of processed and fried food. I see that मतलब एक एक करके मौका आता है. वड़ा भी खाना है, तला हुआ फ्रेंच फ्राइज भी खाना है, भजिया भी खाना है. Sequentially वो खत्म नहीं होता है. And I think in addition to this, I would also say a lot of sweet is also consumed. Okay, मतलब उसके literally phases are there. That because there are so much of options. And one more thing, okay, a lot of people are calling for foods from food delivery apps, and unfortunately, बहुत कम वहाँ पर healthy है. You see all our high calorie and low nutrition food. बहुत easy access हो गया, just at the tap of the button, food is there at your doorstep. So I think that's something what people are not careful about with respect to the diet. And with overall lifestyle, I would say people are highly neglecting their sleep. People have not understood how important, how significant sleep is for your health in general. I think that's more undervalued and most neglected part of the entire routine.
Okay. चलो अज़हर भाई, that's all with the questions. और हमारा भी डिनर का टाइम हो गया. I'm sure आपका भी हो रहा होगा. Thank you so much. There are still a lot of things that we want to talk about. So हम definitely फिर से कोलैब करेंगे. हमने already बात किया कुछ चीजों का. And again, thank you so much. काफी अच्छा लगा बात करके. I remember स्टार्टिंग में कॉल किया था तो यूजुअली कोलैबोरेशन कॉल थोड़े फॉर्मल हो जाते हैं, बट हमारा फर्स्ट कॉल सही था कि अरे हाँ अच्छा ये करना है वो भी करना है. So I'm really looking forward to more such collaborations. और thank you so much आने के लिए.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. And hope we were able to answer all the questions.
Definitely. और भी questions आएंगे अज़हर भाई, जरूर आपको भेजूंगा मैं. ठीक है?
Done.
Okay. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you everyone. Bye bye.